A board with 5, 9, 16 marbles that form a kind of pyramid. No idea what that is. A board with 5, no idea. The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles. Perhaps a kind of ritual. The murals seem to have something The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles. Perhaps... This tunnel is clearly much more recent than the rest. I guess this was Mortimer's way out of here once the stone ball blocked his way back. I'll have a look where the tunnel leads. If we'd known about this passage before, it would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Perhaps MacGuffin wanted to protect the tomb from tomb raiders. Or he wanted to have a private entrance so he could clear the tomb at a later date himself.
Ivo?
Yes?
See you later.
Okay, see ya.
Either Tut used to be much bigger, or the statue wasn't built to scale. I wonder whether there's something he's trying to compensate for. The statue's watching us. I can feel it. It notices as soon as one of us gets close to the Book of the Dead. The statue's it noted. Just look at it. Just sitting there like a pharaoh. Hi.
Greetings, my subject.
I'm quite sure you said something about the crazy pharaoh Tut-Tut when we were outside the pyramid.
I'm sure I'd remember that.
When we were coming in, you called yourself ugly. And I would never doubt the word of the pharaoh. You are crazy and ugly.
Where am I?
I'd never have thought there were golems back in your day.
Of course there were. I invented them. How could we possibly have erected the pyramids without giant living stone statues? With ropes, sledges, and a lot of muscle power?
Whenever I hear a golem story, it always ends in catastrophe.
Oh, shush. If you deploy them wisely and in moderation, then nothing bad will happen. Our flowering lordum ipsum out there is living proof of that.
The Book of the Dead. You've got it. I need it.
What exactly are you trying to tell me?
Don't you think you owe me something?
Owe you something?
You'd never have got in here without me. I opened the pyramid. I opened the gate to the burial chamber with my friends. I even carried you around on my back half the time.
Do we know each other?
What are these balls on the board all about?
This is the Nim game. My favorite. I'm unbeatable.
Really? How do you play?
Well, one has to... Yes, exactly. Each of us takes turns to remove any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?
Can you explain the rules again?
Each of us takes turns removing any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?
Off we go. You start.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
Sure. Ivo, how about you have a little look around the place while the Pharaoh and I are busy with the game?
Good idea.
All right then. How do I start?
We can't get the Book of the Dead by force, but we do need it. Impressive. Looks like many engineering secrets disappeared with Lorem Ipsum. Even today, only a few could construct such a statue. The statue guards the tomb's contents, obeying only the Pharaoh. As soon as anyone gets close to the Book of the Dead, it watches you. Even for an experienced archaeologist and treasure hunter like MacGuffin, it would have been remarkable to find a living mummy. I can't blame Tut-Tut for going with him. It must have been lonely lying in the dark. Players of the Nim game take turns to remove as many marbles from the board as they like, but only from one row. Whoever takes the last marble has lost.
Well, but that's... You want...
Right then. I'll start.
Are you sure?
Yes, you've won.
Of course I have.
The Pharaoh's...
I agree.
About...
Yeah.
Can you explain the rules again?
Each of us takes turns removing any number of marbles from the board. But, and do you want to play?
Right then. Sure.
Good idea.
All right then.
The statue guards the tomb as soon as anyone... Not so long as Nate is playing. If we leave here without that idiot, there'll be terrible consequences. I'm sure of it. Hey, Critter. Everything okay? That's what I like to hear. I'd better get going.
Are you sure?
Yes. Hi.
Green?
About this.
Yeah.
Right then. I'll start.
Well, don't that you want to play?
Not.
Yeah.
Cast off.
Shush!
Not only is she blessed with an appetite, she's also got fantastic digestion. Cast off.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Here, for you.
Thank you.
I don't think she's interested in that. We've already found Lorem Ipsum. The Pharaoh's quite good at this game. I think I could beat him, though. But it would be easier if I cheated. Hi.
Great. What?
Pharaoh Tut-Tut, the legendary ruler of Lorem Ipsum. I'd say he's well past his sell-by date. I will not talk to... I'd throttle him after just a few sentences, and the statue wouldn't be too keen on that. Nate could possibly beat the Pharaoh with the right strategy. But it is Nate, and he doesn't do strategy. Maybe we should cheat. Nate could... but it... We can't get the Book of the Dead...
The Pharaoh's quite good at this game. I think I could beat him, though. But it would be easier if I cheated. No, pregnant women shouldn't carry heavy things. I don't think she's interested in that. The Pharaoh's golden sarcophagus must have been inside this stone one. Must have been a nasty shock for Mortimer to find it occupied. Hi.
Great.
About...
Yeah.
Sure.
Good eye.
All right then. How do I start?
We can't get...
Well,
But only...
that's... you want...
Can Can you explain?
Each of us take but... And do you...
Not now.
I found some little mistakes that the craftsman made that I want to correct.
Oh, go ahead. I should, however, mention that everyone who was involved with building my tomb was killed afterwards. No one must be able to reveal the secrets of this building. That also applies to you.
Under these circumstances, I'll withdraw my kindly offer. Here, take this.
Thank you.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I think I could considerably improve this burial chamber with a couple of hammer blows.
Oh, go ahead. I should, however, mention that everyone who was involved with building my tomb was killed afterwards. No one must be able to reveal the secrets of this building. That also applies to you.
On second thought, everything looks fine. Here, for you. Take this.
What are you doing? Leave my walls alone, if you please.
Hi.
Greet.
About...
Yeah.
Sure.
Good eye.
All right then.
No.
But don't...
That you will...
Not... The Pharaoh's quite good at this game. I think I could beat him, though. But it would be easier if I cheated. Those are the rules of Nim. You take turns to take as many marbles from the board as you like, but only ever from a single row at a time. The one who takes away the last marble loses. The statue's watching us. I can feel it. It notices as soon as one of us gets close to the Book of the Dead. Hey, Critter. Huh? Forget it. I'll just use the time manipulation thing on you and the statue, grab the book, and walk out of here.
And moments later, my golem will awake and will follow you to the ends of the world. Do you know the expression, tenacious like a golem?
I think this artifact isn't quite as helpful as it first seemed. This thing only stops time for a short while, and you can't use it again and again without a break in between. After stopping time once, the statue will have all the time in the world to squash me.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
Nate could possibly beat but it isn't.
Hi,
Great.
about...
Yeah.
Sure.
Good idea.
All right.
We can't get... That's what... I bet...
No.
It appears that the figures want to clarify something. Something to do with the marbles on the board.
But I thought... No. Whoever takes the last marble, well...
Win!
But that would mean I have lost?
Yep, that's exactly what it would mean.
But I never lose.
It certainly would be better that way. What would your people say if the godlike Pharaoh were to lose against a mere mortal?
They must never find out.
You could bribe me with something.
Yes, or I could have you squashed by my golem.
A bribe? Excellent idea.
Aha! Of course. I just came up with that. What would you like?
The Book of the Dead?
It's yours. In exchange, you won't tell anyone that I watched the temple virgins when they were changing.
Agreed. The Book of the Dead. So what now?
Just missing the compass now.
To the Red Pirate. This thing weighs a ton. Wouldn't a pamphlet have been better? Cast off. A quite fierce, grim-looking ape is preventing that. This thing weighs a ton. Wouldn't a...
Nate thought it'd be the boy.
Let's go, Josh.
Cast off. What could I, a lowly worm, possibly ask the God King of the desert? Only the best captains are already in... Cast off! Most of the communication between a captain and his ship's nonverbal. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Is this what you're looking for?
oh,
I would think again if I were you. Think about it. How did I get the key, With magic. Look what magic can do. Do you want to be stuck in a pink tutu and forced to be Chantel's playmate?
oh,
Run! I'll give you 10 seconds head start.
oh.
It's me again.
Don't move. How did you get past the ape?
Maybe the invisible powers helped me.
Take that back.
Nice and easy now. I don't want any trouble. And you've still got the head. I just wanted to hang out with my old friends. Right, guys?
Okay, okay. They're all I've got left.
The key to the Red Pirate's palace. I'd better not. Old Red would notice if I moved the statue. If I steal the compass, I'll have Old Red and his menagerie at my throat. It'd be better if he gave it to me of his own free will.
Did William just move?
Huh? Dunno. Did he?
Why shouldn't he? Living friends. Friends living. Friends move, right? He did move.
Who moved?
William, he wants to tell me something.
You mean that stone statue wants to tell you something? This could turn out badly for you.
Badly?
Yeah, you turned him into stone, right? Perhaps him and the others didn't really like that. And how are you going to protect yourself? They're stone already.
Oh, I won't let them out of my sight.
Don't blink. Time to have some fun.
No, no! What do you want from me?
They want you dead! I'll try and stop them! Run! That worked better than I dared hope. The spirit compass. Now we've got the Book of the Dead, the compass, and the spark of life. Everything we need to bring Alistair back. To the Oracle!
Gulasam, Erith, Barium, etc.
Good. And now the spark of life.
It didn't work.
What happened?
Archmage Alistair!
Why am I a frog?
Yeah, why is he still a frog?
We've brought his spirit back into this world. Turning him human again was never part of the deal.
But
There is a simple way to change a frog back into a human being. It just needs to be kissed by a virgin princess.
where are we going to find one of them?
Thank you.
But I don't understand. Why is Ivo pregnant?
The artifact.
Huh?
The artifact of divine fate can fulfill any wish, and Ivo carried it for a long time. If one spends enough time in the presence of such a powerful magical object, then the magic can linger. It keeps working, even when the object itself isn't there anymore.
But I didn't wish for a child.
I'm not saying you did.
Well, yes,
You did this to me? You wanted to start a family with me.
Yes, but I didn't know. Ivo of the Woodland Realm, will you be my wife and spend the rest of your life with me?
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations to both of you.
Soon we'll be a real family. And we didn't even have to have that sex thing to do it.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Now, tell me, what has happened?
You were changed into a frog by the little Van Buren.
There was a golem and Monkus.
He tricked Wilbur, but you sorted out the golem in seconds, and Monkus wouldn't have been a problem for you either.
But then there was this incredible magical energy. It caught me completely by surprise.
That was the little brat. She'd got hold of Wilbur's wand, and because she's a descendant of the evil sorcerer that made the wand...
Wilbur's magic wand is the wand of... May the gods protect us.
She's transformed half of Seastone, and she's been here too. I've seen some wizardry in my life, but what this girl's been up to? Whoa, Nelly.
Where are Wilbur and Remy?
I'm so sorry, Archmage, but Remy is dead. He was killed by a ghost.
No, I can still feel him.
He died in Wilbur's arms, in the temple in which he found Wilbur's magic wand all those years ago.
Which temple is that?
I don't know exactly. Wilbur thought it was dedicated to some evil god. He called him the Nameless One.
The Nameless One.
So that's not very good.
Some sorcerers held rituals there and built a machine.
The wand. It went from the Van Burens to Wilbur via Remy, and then to the Van Buren girl. I should have examined it more closely.
Wilbur is doing what Remy asked him. He's searching for a book which details how Van Buren's wand can be destroyed.
That wasn't Remy, and the book doesn't tell us how to destroy the wand either. The Van Buren brothers were... We have to stop Monkus and his mad scheme at all costs!
Monkus? Aren't the Van Burens the real problem? They're transforming the whole world bit by bit.
A world which will perish if Monkus gets his hands on the book from the Dark Woods. Quick, hand me my magic wand.
I fear, in the heat of battle,
You haven't brought it with you, have you?
it must still be in Seastone.
We have to retrieve it immediately. Without it, I can't channel my powers. I feel weaker than ever.
I'll fire up the Mary. Let's go. Hi, Critter. We've turned the Archmage back to normal, and you won't believe it, but Ivo and me...
You tricked me! Where is the elf?
Hey, careful with that thing!
What's going on here?
Alistair? This time there'll be no way back!
Ivo!
Come on, Alistair! Or are you going to carry on hiding behind your friends?
Nate!
Ivo, you have to go, now.
No, I have to help him!
Uha, kulohahu.
Mommy, I've made it ever so pretty in there.
Don't worry, my darling. The nice Archmage hasn't got a wand, and he is weak.
The wand has to be destroyed. It will lead to untold suffering.
It is the key to power. My power.
Chantal, if we don't destroy the wand, then terrible things will happen.
Don't listen to him.
But it's mine, and I'm not doing anything terrible.
That's right, my little snuggle bunny.
This is not about you and your little coup d'etat, Mrs. Van Buren. There are other powers at work here, sinister powers.
Which you, of course, will be able to prevent if we let you go, right?
You don't understand. We are talking about the end of the world.
You'd say anything to save your neck, Alistair.
Put that head away. It's dangerous. There is no known cure for being turned to stone.
That's why no one will dare question my bid for power. The most powerful wand in the world and a head that turns any being of flesh and blood to stone. We have both of Avantasia's most powerful weapons in our hands. No one will be able to stop us.
You're right. This has to end here.
Huh? You want to stop us?
You have not won. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
But this is all nonsense. If that's what happened, then I would be... No. What kind of a place do you think this is, Nate? Ah!
Let me go!
You can't help him now.
But we can't just leave him behind!
We have to stop Monkus. Using the temple will open a door to the Nameless One's dungeon dimension.
I couldn't give a shit about this Nameless One. I have to rescue my husband!
Ivo, he's out of our reach.
Is there no hope then?
Yes, there is. But if the wand does what it was created for, then it will mean the end of all hope. For Nate, for you, and for your child. If you want to rescue him, you have to go to Seastone.
What do I have to do?
I lied to Van Buren. I have no power anymore. It takes all my remaining strength to stay in the land of the living, but soon I will have to leave it. That is why it's up to all of you to stop Monkus. He must not be allowed to use the machine in the temple.
I will stop him.
Be careful. He is clever, powerful, and prepared to do anything. I will try to warn Wilbur in the Dark Woods. He's been conned and is playing right into the enemy's hands. I don't have much time left. Goodbye, Ivo.
But what shall I do? I will come back as quickly as I can, and we shall be reunited, my love. Right now, our hope is in Seastone and with Wilbur in the Dark Woods.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Yes. Some villager will know where old Van Buren lived, and maybe even where we can find the book.
Shouldn't I come with you?
If your feet hurt as much as mine do, then I don't want to do that to you. I won't be gone long. Will you please look after Timmy?
Don't worry, he's sleeping. When you get back, there'll be hot sausages waiting for you.
I can hardly wait.